Hey friends, Darren Plum here, your realtor with Remax, coming to you with your weekly market snapshot. What we're going to focus on today is the same format of what we've been working on for the last couple months, which is beginning of every month. I do a full chart of all the stats put out by the Toronto Real Estate Board for York Region. So that stat is an average of all the statistics across all home types. So condos, semis, towns, links, condo apartments, condo townhouses, and so on. And then what I'm going to do is I break out one of those and explain it a little bit more. We go to a little bit more detail. So what we're going to work on today is sales to new listings ratio, which is this guy right here, SNLR. And I personally really like this metric because I find it really gives us a good gauge where the market's at. It shows us what the inventory levels, what effect they're having. It shows us the speed of the market and the strength of the market. And so if you recall from my graph at the end of the month, which I know you watched that video, September 2020, 53% of all the homes coming on the market each month were selling compared to 40% the year before. So let's pull that out and break that into home type, right? So September 2020, September 19, we're going to compare, same kind of format to give you a bit of a contrast. And then, of course, I'll hit a couple towns as well just to give you a good flavor for what's out there. So September 2020, 53.8% of all the homes, detached homes, mind you, coming on the market are sold compared to 36% the year prior in York Region. So now to give you a bit of contrast for that, if we look at early 2017, like January to April, we were seeing sales to new listings ratio numbers in the 70, 80, 90%. So very, very fast, strong market. Whereas after the government brought out the non-resident owner tax, we were seeing those sales to new listings numbers somewhere in the 20 to 30 range. So, I mean, as a rule of thumb, typically 40% and under would be indicative of a buyer's market. And when you're looking at sales to new listings ratio 50% and above, then you're into a seller's market, quote unquote. So to continue on, so in York Region, townhouses, 58% of all townhouses that came on the market in September 2020 sold as compared to 47% the year prior. Semis, 67%, 49% the year prior, so pretty hefty increase there. Condos, 44%, as opposed to 51% the year prior. And that is honestly a trend that we've been seeing in condos this year, is they have been a little bit slower. There's been more of a movement towards townhouses and semis and links. So that entry level freehold market. Now, if we break that out by town, we'll start with detached, of course. So Aurora, 58% of the detached homes in September 2020 sold, 50% in East Gwillimbury, 70% in Georgina. Georgina has been super, super strong this year. In my opinion, last year, 2019, I think Georgina was actually kind of still suffering a little bit, even from the 2017, 2018 market. But this year, it has really bounced back in a big way. Newmarket, 65% of the homes, detached homes coming on the market each month selling. Stouffville, 59%. If we move to semis, 100% of the homes that came on the market in semi-detached in Aurora in the month of September sold. 66% in East Gwillimbury, 66% in Georgina, 92% in Newmarket. So 92% would tell us that very, very strong market, that we are going to expect multiple offers. Homes aren't going to sit on the market very long. And Stouffville, 114% of the semi-detached homes coming on the market in September sold. And you're probably scratching your head going, what? How does that happen? It's the deficit from the month before. So in the month before, the sales didn't, they underperformed. And so in September, of course, semi-detached really ramped up, and we sold not only September's allotment, but sold August as well. So if we move to condos, 59% of condos in Aurora sold in the month of September, 0% in East Gwillimbury, no condos sold. Same for Georgina, goose egg there. 42% of the condos that came on the market in September in Newmarket sold, and 33% in Stouffville. So what does all this mean for buyers and sellers? I mean, for buyers, it's an extremely strong market, and we used to be more in tune with the best time to sell your house was in the spring. The second best time was in the fall. So like after the kids go back to school. We haven't been seeing that the last couple of years. The last couple of years, the market has actually continued right from January right through into December. So when's the best time to sell your house? I mean, no one has a crystal ball for this stuff, folks. So I mean, we don't know what we're going to get 3 months from now, but right now the market is super strong. So if you're looking for a way to introduce your home to the most buyers, to the best amount of buyers, and get top dollar, now's an excellent time to do that. In terms of what does it mean for buyers out there, it just means you have to be really committed to the process. You have to have your financing dialed in and make sure your deposit funds are available, and just get educated. Get your realtor to educate you on the stats when you're going in, so you really know what to expect, and you can offer to win on that property if you happen to be in multiple offers. So, folks, I hope you found this informative. If you have any questions that I can answer for you as the market would pertain to your home, or just anything that maybe I haven't covered here, I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to DM me, or you can give me a call directly or text at 905-251-7852. Take care.